From a town nobody cares about comes a podcast filled with topics and stories from two guys with no limits, no filter, and a whole bunch of nonsense. Broadcasting throughout the multiverse and to galaxies far, far away, thanks to the power of the internet. Here are your hosts, Blake West and Andrew Waddle. These guys right here.
I know, that was pretty good. That was really good.
We've been recording for a little while now.
Oh, no.
No. Oh, no.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast of Thunder and Rock and Roll, because I am... the one I did last week...
True.
No, I'm kidding. You go ahead. You do it.
You already started.
Yeah. All right. Ladies and germs, we are back. These guys right here got a new setup.
Yeah.
Table.
I feel very close to you.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good.
Yeah.
Me too.
And now we got this nice space for another person. Activities.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I have to start off this podcast by saying I am so sorry. I misread my calendar and thought we would have a guest right here this week. No, that is next week. So next week we will have our first live guest. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, your brother.
Yeah, my brother.
You're allowed to say it.
Yeah, my brother. Flesh and blood.
Yeah. Ooh, and ooh.
I can do that now.
Yeah,
you're a lot closer.
Reach.
Yeah, a lot closer. Well, you are a married man.
I am. I am.
I'm almost married.
You're practically married.
Yeah, basically. I mean, we're getting there.
Yeah. So, since you brought it up, next week we will have your brother Aaron on the show.
Yeah.
Probably talk a good bit about music and
some
life on the road, because he's actually gotten to do that. Yeah. I never have gotten to do that, so I'm pretty excited to hear some stories.
Any questions you have too, I'm sure he'd love to answer them.
He was in band with us, so he'll get to do a band camp story.
Yeah.
Which if you're listening, or if you happen to remember to tell him to think of one. Okay. I want it to be his band camp story.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he has one.
So yeah, and then actually we'll just go ahead and say the week after that, we're actually going to have my buddy Cody on the show as well. So
good.
2 guests, 2 in a row.
That's awesome.
I do jiu-jitsu with Cody, and we will actually both be competing the day before we record next time.
That'll be awesome.
That'll
be awesome.
So yeah, I'll plug that real quick. If anyone wants to see me either choke someone out or possibly get choked out.
And your head squeezed.
March 13th, I will be competing in a jiu-jitsu tournament in Weirton. You are allowed to go watch, so if you want to see that, that'd be cool.
How much is it?
I don't know, because it's free for me. Well, I mean, I had to pay to get into the competition.
Yeah. Probably what, like $10, you think?
10, maybe 15. Who knows?
Yeah, it's not going to be like $80 or anything insane.
For
patrons.
No, it's not like going to see WWE or anything.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
It's cooler than seeing WWE because we're actually hurting each other.
Yeah, squeezing heads. Yeah, that'll be awesome.
I really want to triangle choke someone this competition. That's
I
kind of my goal.
I hope you do.
I'm not the best at that choke, but I just want to do it.
Practice it.
I mean, I have been.
Good.
But
if you can get it,
ultimately I just want to win. It doesn't matter what I win with, but I'd really
just win a match.
Yeah, I have won one match. So.
Good.
So
win 2 matches this time.
I'll win them all. I want a gold medal.
Yeah,
I have a bronze medal. I want a gold one. Silver.
What we need to do is, if you do win, we need to get a belt made so you could just carry it on your shoulder all the time.
So we actually have a guy. When I first started jiu-jitsu, I went and watched Garrett compete at a Naga competition. And one of our teammates did the absolute division, which in that division there's no weight classes. You can be put with like
open.
Yeah, there's no weight classes and stuff. And actually, my dude Cody, who's going to be here, and him, they ended up facing each other in the finals.
Oh, that's cool.
Unfortunately, Cody lost, but the other guy won.
Yeah.
But they got a belt for that, like a full.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
like championship.
We keep it at the gym, but
that's cool.
They have like a full size belt.
That's really cool. Like an open weight kind of. New Japan Pro Wrestling, they're real big into that. They have an singles open weight title and then a 6-man tag.
Most I don't think this competition I'm doing has an absolute this time, but most jiu-jitsu competitions have an absolute division, which is no weight classes, and in some of them, there's also no belt classes. So like you could be a white belt going against a black belt
and get owned.
Yeah,
that would be terrible.
My buddy Alec did one last year in Columbus. It was the Arnold Classic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew some people that went to that. They actually had some wrestling matches and stuff.
Yeah, they had all kinds of stuff going on there.
There was a guy that's from Pittsburgh. It's from a small promotion called International Wrestling Cartel, IWC. They usually go there a lot. They have a high stakes championship that they use there. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But yeah, he went to Columbus to do that, and a big name in jiu-jitsu, Gordon Ryan. He was there. He was competing there. But Alec, when he signed up, didn't realize like absolute, meant you were in the expert division no matter what. So like he ended up keeping it, even though he probably shouldn't have, because at that time, like, I mean, he ended up getting beat in that match. A blue belt doing leg locks that he doesn't know yet. That's the big thing about going an up thing. But there was that chance that he would have had to go against Gordon Ryan.
Yeah,
and that would have been incredible.
It would have been an honor, because I'm sure you would have like learned a lot from the match.
Probably not. He probably would have just got smashed.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just even like as a white belt, blue belt, whatever, just a chance to go against somebody like that, I'm sure would be like, wow, this is awesome,
Yeah.
Knowing that you're still going to lose, but it would still be awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool if you beat him, but I doubt it would happen.
No, Gordon Ryan's one of those top dogs.
Oh.
He's one of the big guys.
Yeah, big dog style.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
But we'll save some more jiu-jitsu talk for
because I'm going to have a bunch of questions, so I'll ask you guys.
That's basically what I plan to do, is just let you ask all the questions you have.
Yeah.
He'll answer better than me.
I'll have a few, I'm sure. So that'll be cool. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So
AJ.
So Blake.
So you just got Pokemon.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with this.
Go with it. Let's do it.
So yeah, I finally broke down and bought Pokemon Sword. And I'm a little obsessed.
Consumed your life.
And there's some shit about it I don't like.
Oh yeah, there was some, like when I got Shield and I was playing with Frocat. There were some things in it that I didn't care for either, but all in all, like we were talking about before, the way they have the wild area, I love that.
Oh yeah, the wild area is sweet.
I love that because
for
when you
people
first
who
start
haven't
out,
played it yet, there's this big open area called the wild area, and it's just like you would think, like an open area. It's not like a route. There's not set Pokemon there. The Pokemon change all the time,
and
the weather changes.
You could be like, first badge and think, I'm a badass, and then you go in and there's a level 60 Snorlax that's ready to
it's like playing Dark Souls and going the wrong direction first.
Yeah. I've never played Dark Souls. I thought about trying it, but
you should.
I know it's going to be soul crushing.
Yes and no, but
yeah.
You
Is
should
it
play
beatable?
That. I mean, I've platinumed it.
Oh, well then, yeah. Well, you're also a freak at games. Me, I'm terrible at them. So I like, if it doesn't have an easy mode or like a Lamron mode, I'm, that's normal backwards. Lamron.
Oh, I'm glad you noticed the confusion.
Yeah. It's normal backwards.
Yeah. So anyways, back to Pokemon.
Yeah.
Back to Pokemon. So, when I first started playing it and first saw Charizard, I was a little upset about that, like, because he's as tall as the dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this? But I looked it up, and apparently Charizard's supposed to only be 5'7".
Really?
Yeah.
See, I always thought it was supposed to be like 7 feet tall, like this massive, huge dragon.
I guess Ash's Charizard in the show was larger than normal. But and like there's other large Charizards like in the lore.
Yeah.
But a normal Charizard's only supposed to be 5'7", so as tall as me.
Huh. Interesting. I mean, like I knew it wasn't as big as like Dragonite or something. That thing's like what?
Yeah.
Like
I don't know.
200 feet tall. He's just massive.
I can find out. You want me to
find out. We'll do that. And I'll keep asking you other things while you do that. But yeah, like I really enjoyed that. I started with Score Bunny and
let's see who's faster.
Was able to.
He beat me.
Wow, 7'3". Gyarados is 21 feet.
Yeah. Well, that's long.
Wow.
You gotta think.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
7'3". Wow.
That's like Big Show.
Yeah, 463 LBs.
Look at this. We have our tech guy on screen
Yeah,
now.
that's awesome. Check that out. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, good. See? Catman
Yeah.
earning his
Well, we're not paying him
pay.
anything.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Earning his right to live. That's right.
Which, by the way, we did hook him up with a better cable, so now if he does talk, you'll hear him better.
If he does need to chime in, it'll be great. But,
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, there he is.
dude.
What's up?
What's up, y'all? How you doing? It's nice to be here.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing good. Thanks again for hosting this and having us at Casafro.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I feel like we got to get like this podcast thing going like real good
Yeah.
to where people want to know so badly what he looks like. Because he's not on screen. But I mean, they could just Facebook him because we talk about all that. But
Yeah, or Twitch
Still.
or any of that.
still, it's just, we got to keep it a mystery.
Yeah, incognito.
Incognito.
Yeah.
Stealth.
But anyway, back to Pokemon. We
Yeah,
we
we're
do
just
this
gonna-
all the time.
Yeah.
So what didn't you like about it other than like Charizard being 5'7"?
Well, it's easy. You brought up it's kind of easy. Like,
Yeah.
I dominated my way through that game.
Me
I
too.
was almost 10 to 15 levels higher than everybody I faced the
Yeah.
whole game, and that was without really trying. I mean, I do grind a lot. I've basically caught everything I've seen, and now that I've beaten the champion, I'm not quite done with the game. I know there's a little bit left.
Yeah,
I
there's some post-game
I've seen the
stuff.
credits, but now I'm just cleaning up even more Pokemon. Like I told you on the way up here, I spent almost 2 hours last night putting them all in the box in their proper order because
See, after I beat the champion, I didn't do
ridiculous.
any of the other stuff. I think it's like some extra like league battles and things like that. Like you have a chance to do the gym leaders again or
not
whatever.
quite. So
But it's like a tournament mode, I think.
you said you fought Hop, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you go and fight Hop in the Weld place, the
Yeah.
Whispering Weld or whatever.
I look at it as
And
this
those-
one's supposed to be like England, like the
Yeah.
region.
And those
you
two
know.
weird people, the sword and shield
Oh yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, so basically
Horus
your
and
fault.
Jasper or whatever.
Well, no, they're
That's just what I call them because those are the bad guys from 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you basically follow them around, and they're like going to the gyms
Yeah, I
and
remember that.
Dynamaxing Pokemon, and you have to fight Dynamaxed Pokemon in a kind of like raid battle way, but with like you're with Hop and Piers, and then whoever the gym leader of that gym is.
Yeah, yeah.
I've done 3 of those so far.
I can't remember how many there are, but I did it
There's
too.
8 gyms.
Well, I didn't know if they
Yeah,
did each gym or if they only did it like
I'm
4
guessing-
times or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm guessing because every time you complete one, you get the rare trainer card of the gym leader.
Oh, then yeah.
So I would assume so.
Yeah.
And then I assume doing that has something to do with how you get your legendary, like Zacian or Zamatza.
I think that's it. The one thing that kind of bothered me about it, you know, because like we were talking about, it was my first playthrough. I blew through it quick,
Oh, yeah.
beat all the gym leaders.
Well, I've had the game 3 days.
Yeah, that's me too. Like
I
when I first had it.
I have almost 300 Pokemon,
Jesus.
and all my Pokemon are at level 70 or higher.
See, I need to get back into that on my second playthrough, train up so we can do another free for all battle.
Yeah,
instead of
which by the way,
get them all at 50.
I tell this dude that we should battle, thinking we're going to be close in level, and he's like, "Yeah, my Pokemon are like 40s," and I'm like, "Oh well, shit, mine are already high 50s." But he sets up a battle to where all Pokemon are set at level 50, right?
Which I thought, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair, and I'm like, "All right, let's do this." He crushed me.
I didn't think I would. I thought you were gonna stomp all
I think
over
I
me.
beat one of your Pokemon.
Yeah,
You had that stupid Crocodile that just destroyed everything I had.
dude, he's nasty, isn't he?
Well, you just had everything you needed to beat me. You had water, you had lightning, you had rock, all in one Pokemon.
Yeah, he was disgusting.
Yeah.
I got him in the desert area of Isle of Armor.
Yeah. Which I don't have yet.
Yeah,
But
a little sand isle, and
I'll get you next time, motherfucker.
oh, I'm sure you will. And I'll never win again.
Yeah.
You know, but
You're my only loss. I have not lost to anyone else in that
really,
game.
that's funny.
That's a lie. I technically lost a raid battle against Gigantamax Pikachu.
Mother of God.
Yeah, Chonky Chew is.
Yeah, chonky.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, like I was saying, I didn't like the way that they had the gym set up. I was used to like the old, like from the top down, like we had on the Game Boys and stuff, and how you would go in. I thought it was weird that you picked like your number and you had to wear like the gym uniform. You weren't able to like customize it enough to make it you.
Yeah, I do agree with the gym uniform. I kind of like the idea of it, like, because it's like a more televised thing, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And, like, picking your own number, makes that. But, like, I agree with like, you can't personalize it like you can the rest of your character.
Yeah.
Which, that was another thing I had a slight problem with, is, like, you're very limited on what you can do with your character. And,
yeah.
I mean, they all kind of look
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I was, on it, but whatever.
I got this cool red leather jacket now, though, so like I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Kind of look like Michael Jackson, but
that's awesome. I just made mine look like a little punk rock dude. Yeah. My first playthrough, I tried to model him like after me, like dark glasses, blonde hair, all that stuff, and I'm like, nah. The second one, I was like, I'm just gonna give him a random name and have fun.
I sometimes try to model him after me, but like making a bald character anymore, it's just no fun.
Yeah. No, I know, I understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had some issues. The one thing that I didn't like, that I think that those games now, especially if they're going to be putting them on the Switch, what they need to do is have voice acting. Even if the whole thing isn't voice, like how they did with Zelda Breath of the Wild. Even if it's just a little bit here and there, I would be okay with it.
Yeah. So I was actually going to bring that up. Pikachu and Eevee have voice acting, and they're the only things in the entire game that have voice acting.
Yeah. Everything else
when you find a Pikachu, you hear the Pikachu.
Yeah.
But if you evolve to Raichu, it goes back to
yeah, just a roar. And I mean, I get it,
That was my Pokemon.
That was a really good one. 10 out of 10. No. We'll get a 10 on it. Yeah. One of those 10. But anyway, yeah, like I'm a little disappointed with that. Like I was hoping by this point when did that come out? 2018 or 19, something like that?
I have no idea.
I can't remember. Maybe it was earlier.
I actually think it was 16.
Yeah, it was. I can't remember. Either way.
Which one are you talking about?
Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield. Look that up for us. But I thought
bring that up on the viewing globe.
By the viewing globe. But it felt like by then it should have been fully voice acted. 19. Oh wow, 19. Yeah, so especially by 2019, that should have been.
It's only 2 years old.
Yeah. Especially by 2019, that should have been fully voice acted.
Well, and that's the thing. Like,
and even if you had
the anime is fully voice acted,
right?
So like,
and it's first of all, it's the Pokemon Company. They have the money.
Yeah.
They have like infinite funds.
And it's Nintendo.
Right. Like, Nintendo again, infinite funds.
And it's not like you need to be a good voice actor. You just gotta say the names of these Pokemon in weird ways.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Hire me, Nintendo.
Yeah.
I'll just do my raccoon voice for every single Pokemon. Yeah. Pikachu! Just make him like just insane. But yeah, I would
have trouble with some of these Pokemon.
Oh yeah, me too. I'd be like, how do you say it?
Like Decidueye.
Yeah. I'd be like, that guy.
That guy.
Is that is that the one that looks like the Abomination?
No, that's the owl I showed you earlier.
No, the owl, he was cool looking. Decidueye's the owl.
You're talking about Drampa.
Yeah, that thing.
The dragon with downs.
Yeah,
no offense.
It looks like a mix of, what the hell's his name? From Neverending Story. The dog.
I don't know.
I can't remember his name now.
I don't know.
Get on that, Frocat.
Man, you were making him work today.
Yeah. Not Atreyu, that's the character, but that thing. What's his name?
That's like perfect.
Yeah. What is his name? Does it say? Falcor. That's it.
Falcor.
Yeah, Falcor. That's it.
Now look up the Pokemon Drampa and tell me it doesn't look like that. That's identical. Like perfect.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought when you showed me that today, before we started playing, I was like, oh my God, see?
Look at that thing.
It is the same thing. It is the same thing. For those of you at home, look up Falcor, Neverending Story, and then Drampa, the Abomination from Pokemon.
Abomination.
Yeah. They have a few of those. Like, you see that trash thing that walks around?
Oh, Trubbish.
Yeah, that is an abomination.
Yeah. I caught one and I nicknamed it Justin.
Your brother-in-law?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
Well, so there was this ongoing inside joke where everyone just called him trash. It kind of died off. We don't do it anymore, but I thought it was funny.
Well, yeah, if it's an inside joke, then
Yeah.
okay. I thought you just meant like, he trash. I was going to be like, come on, man.
No, he's
I
a
like
nice
Justin.
guy.
The few times I've talked to him, I'm like, I like him.
No, it's not that we don't like him.
Oh.
It was just a thing.
Yeah, well, okay. Then that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
And
man,
then I got the evolved form, Garbodor.
that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, the
Garbodor.
big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing,
That's East Liverpool.
I mean, basically.
Yep. If East Liverpool was a Pokemon, Garbodor.
Yeah, Garbodor.
Yep.
That almost sounds like a metal band. Garbodor. Like, there's this place up by Akron, like when we would always go to play Akron or Kent, it was called Mogador. And anytime we would pass it, we would always go, Mogador! Like
I wonder
that.
if that's where the Trogdor lives.
I don't know. I know he was a man. Well, a dragon man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the scream into the mic because it'll just redline everybody's mics. But,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Make their ears bleed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to close this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't need
He's
it.
doing
Yeah.
his job, man. He's kicking ass.
Yeah.
He's kicking ass today.
Which, by the way, what are you playing this episode?
We are doing some Warframe
How'd I know?
storylines.
Oh, storylines. That's different for you.
It is different for me. Normally, I'm just multiplayer and whatnot, but we're doing some storylines.
I wonder if anybody that listens has stepped up and tried to challenge you.
Hell no, nobody wants to challenge me in Warframe.
No, they don't. You get them cheeks clapped, as the kids say. As the kids say.
The kids say.
Yeah.
Oh.
My buddy's son, who's like 4, said that, like, he was like, Dad. I'm like, yeah. He said, clapping cheeks on Fortnite. He goes, don't say that. You know, so
I would have encouraged it.
if I was there and heard that, I would have probably cried laughing, been like, that's hilarious. But
I would have encouraged it.
yeah. I mean, probably, yeah. I would,
Yeah.
yeah. But I was dying, or it was something along those lines. I can't remember. I just like was told secondhand, but I thought it was hilarious. You know, little kid using that term, like, bro.
Get some.
yeah. I mean, all right.
All right. See, that's why I won't play Fortnite.
Yeah.
Because I'd be the one getting my cheeks clapped by a 4-year-old.
And you'd have him, I clapped them cheeks. You're like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Allow me to chime in again. My son plays Fortnite and he wins matches, and I think I won one by
Really?
mistake. Like,
I think that game was made for kids. Like,
right?
Kids are just nasty at it.
Like,
They
I sit there
are.
and I watch people playing it, you know, and I'm like, oh, this looks fun. And then all of a sudden, house.
Yeah.
There's just a house.
Like, I had downloaded it because I had heard about it. This was a few years ago. And I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. I'm not really into the Battle Royale thing, but maybe I'll like it, you know? Downloaded it. I was dropping in somehow, and then I heard a bunch of 10-year-olds screaming at me, telling me what to do, and I shot at them. They got mad, and I left the game. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
this was
see,
insane.
Yeah.
And they just move so fast.
It looks cool, you know, because you can get, like, all these Marvel characters and Mandalorian
And
characters.
they like, do
and-
the weird dance.
Yeah, they do all those dances. I almost want you to get up and try that again.
No. I'll try that at home, and I think it gets on
Yeah.
Rebecca's nerves, or she'll just laugh and just go, okay.
Yeah, I try to floss all the time. I can't do
I
it.
can't floss either. His son can.
Yeah, I don't.
Jose.
Oh,
That's not really his son's
I
name.
was gonna say I
He's
didn't
protecting because he's under 18.
think. Jose Jalapeno on his cheek.
But he does the floss. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I don't mind his name being put out there, just first name.
Well, yeah, I
people
would never
watch
say
him
his-
on stream with me and know him by name.
Okay.
To talk to him and chat.
Okay, I was just, you know.
But I do
Being safe.
I do respect that. Though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, coming up with the alias.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, Ethan, man, or Esham, as my brother calls him. Esham. Yeah. He stands there and he'll do it.
Your brother comes up with the weirdest nickname.
Dude, yeah. Be prepared.
Yeah.
Next week's episode is going to be hot fire.
Yeah. I bet.
And then the one with your buddy Cody. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, I'm excited just to meet your friend and ask some jiu-jitsu questions.
Yeah, I told him he's not allowed to be shy, which isn't a good thing.
Oh no,
he'll be a good time.
Okay,
He'll be a good time.
That'll be cool.
For anybody who knows Cody from jiu-jitsu, you're definitely gonna want to hear that episode.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So I noticed your shirt over there.
You noticed the shirt that you gave me, huh?
Yeah.
You're going to be the one to point it out. You're not going to let me do it.
No, I'm not going to be that guy.
Well, you've already brought it up.
I did.
So I am wearing a Powerbomb Records shirt that I bought from my good friend Blake over here.
Limited stock of those left.
So, yeah, we're going to plug that. You know, he talked about his record label. They here, look. Hold on. Got this cassette here too, see?
For those of you born past 1997.
I have no way of playing this, but I bought it anyways.
Music.
You know? And I do just want to point out that I bought it. Like, I actually paid him money for it, because even though we're friends, you should support your local businesses.
Always buy from your friends. Full price. Don't ever expect a discount.
Yeah. I mean, if you get a discount, cool, but like...
If your friend that owns the business gives it to you, don't ever ask for one.
That's the thing, you know, like... That's something I wanted to talk about when we got into this.
Yeah. Well, we're into it.
You know, like, these places like Walmart and Giant Eagle and all these places, even Targets, you know, things like that, they have insurance, you know, so like, if they can afford to sell things cheaper, like, if it was me, if we had some sort of local store that I could get the things I get from Walmart at, I would shop there instead.
Yeah.
You know, because those are the people who actually need it.
Yeah.
So this is my support local bit here.
Yeah.
Like,
buy local, support it. Because I mean, you think at the end of the day, I'm not taking that whole $23, the money for the tape and the money for the shirt. I'm using that to put into my next release.
Yeah.
What I make from that is very little compared to like Walmart. You buy a shirt from them, those employees don't get any of that. You know, if they do, they get a fraction of a cent of that from the big business and things like that.
That was the big thing with the band too, you know, like bands are businesses too. When we were in the band, like we would get shirts and all that stuff done and like be trying to sell them. And then, you know, not all of your friends, but you have your friends who are like, oh, you should hook me up with one of those. Oh, you should get me one of those, you know, this and that. And most of the time we're like, yeah, sure, whatever. You know?
When you first start out,
you know,
that's one
and we
thing.
gave it to them. But at the same time, it's like, do you realize what we spent to get those? There's a reason we're trying to sell them.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
not like we just bought them for our health.
You know. But that's even your big bands. Like, what people don't realize is their merch and stuff. Like, that's all them. They get to keep most of that. Like, so, like, you know, buy merch. You know, support your local businesses
and buy their
stuff.
physical copy of their album. They'll get more money from that than they will your stream,
especially
on Spotify.
If you buy it from them.
Yeah, don't buy. I mean, if you buy it directly from their record label page or at the show, I encourage you, go to the show, buy it. They'll make more money from that, you know, so they can keep touring and keep coming to your town. But if you do it, well, I'll just listen to it on Spotify. It takes 14,000 Spotify streams just to make, I think, like $5.
Yeah.
It's awful. So they don't pay the artist. Same thing with Apple Music, Google Play, iHeartRadio, any of those.
Those
Streaming
apps are great
is
for
killing.
listening to music, but it's not great for supporting music.
No. Especially like guys like you, my brother, bands like that.
Yeah.
You know, we have to be on there to stay relevant, but it's killing bands, you know?
Well, I mean, I remember I saw Motionless in White once in Pittsburgh. And, you know, he asked the crowd, he's like, how many of you guys have heard our new CD? And, you know, everyone's like, woo!
Yeah.
And then he's like, how many of you guys have bought our new CD? And you hear, woo! He's like, how many of you guys have illegally downloaded our new CD? And you hear, woo! He's like, you know what? I don't care. He's like, go buy a t-shirt. Come see us next time.
Yeah.
That's what we want. You know, like.
See, like if I was at that level, I heard a really good thing about that. It was, Tom Gable before, he came out as trans and became Laura Jane Grace. Tom Gable's a singer to Against Me.
Okay. I was going to ask you to.
Yeah. He was a singer to Against Me. He was talking about his like half of his album was leaked. Somebody from the studio leaked half of his album, and I think it was Lil Wayne had one song. It was 30 seconds of one song leaked, and he trashed his whole song. Was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Tom Gable said, and at the time he was Tom Gable. I guess Laura now, to be correct. Laura stated, she's like, when that happened, she was like, okay, cool. Now that Midwestern kid that only had $10 to their name will spend that $10 coming to my show, and they'll buy a T-shirt, and I still get their money. The label that owns 40% of what I make on each album sale will get 40%, and then I'm left with this. And out of that, I still have to pay my agent. So I'm left with, out of a $10 record, or we'll say it's a $20 record, they might get $10, or not even $10. They'll get, a fraction of that.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, like $3 for every album sale, which is good if you're Metallica. But Metallica owns their own press. They own their own label. They own everything. So they
you see a lot
money.
of bands doing that now. A lot of bands
That's
are going,
the way to do it.
Self-produced.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Day to Remember, I believe.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think they self-produce now. I think they still distribute with Victory.
Yeah, and that's fine.
But,
that's okay to have the distribution deal. But yeah, buy the record or buy it off of Bandcamp. More bands will get more money from Bandcamp than they will Spotify and all that stuff.
Bandcamp's nice, but if anyone from Bandcamp is listening, you can make it more user friendly.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot that I tried doing to make it match my brand, and it just wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I think that's why a lot of people go to things like Spotify for artists and making their own websites, because you need that user friendliness.
Yeah, Bandcamp's nice, but they need to get iPhone support really bad, because let's face it. You may not have an iPhone, but there's a lot of people that do. Yeah. And if I want to buy my friend's music off of there while I'm if I buy their album and I get the free download with it, I can't listen to it on iPhone, which is weird to me.
I don't think that's Bandcamp's fault. I think that's...
Oh, you think that's more of the operating system?
I think that's an Apple fault.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know if... I was like, they should have the code for that.
I know Apple has been doing a lot to, do more like that, but that was the big reason why I switched from iPhone to Android, is because everything I wanted to do on my iPhone, I had to do through iTunes.
Oh.
I couldn't just download...
So they really pushed
whatever.
They really pushed iTunes and Apple Music on you.
Yeah, and it was before Apple Music was even a thing.
Oh, okay.
That was before streaming was super huge that I had an iPhone.
Yeah.
That's why I like Android. I have more freedom with customization on there, which that's just my thing.
Yeah.
I could do a whole show on why Android's better than iPhone, but we won't.
Yeah. Not here at Casafro.
Yeah. It's pretty split down the middle here, though.
Yeah.
Me? I'm just indifferent.
You'd be starting a war there.
I got one. I got an iPhone for my birthday. I like it. And that's it. I had...
and that's it.
That's it. I had Androids before that. And I
remember when you had the Windows phone.
Oh, my God. What was I thinking?
What was anyone thinking?
Yeah. When I got this iPhone, I do notice that it is functionality a little bit smoother than my old ass Android that I had. But to be fair, my Android was 5 years old.
Well, that's the nice thing. That's the nice thing with iPhone, though. iPhone has been the same for years, just with small improvements over the time.
Yeah.
To me, it's offense. It's the dummy phone. It's the phone anybody can use.
Because I don't do all that customizing.
Yeah,
I don't do any of that. All I do is Facebook, listen to music, call people, and text.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still call people.
I sometimes do.
But that's really it. Browse the internet, every now and then. But that's really it. That's all I really do. I don't need to have all the other extra stuff.
Where are we at on time?
I know he is, crazy. You know,
Yeah.
he was crazy with the customization and stuff. But yeah.
Well, before we get into an all-out iPhone versus Android war here, I think we can go ahead and listen to our ad.
Yeah.
So that was the
And
ad.
we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you got to do that every time.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do. We are back. And better than ever.
Here comes Men in Black. Wait.
Men in Black. The galaxy's defenders. Or whatever.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. Hope you guys liked that ad. We had a lot of fun making that
We
ad.
did. That was fun.
Hopefully you're not getting bored of it yet.
If you are, let us know. We'll come up with another one.
Yeah, and well, I mean, hopefully we'll get some more sponsorships here soon. We're looking into that.
Working on it. Yeah. Working hard.
Sponsors, if you're listening, we want you.
Yeah. Whether you're local and you want to pay us $10 to plug your shop,
Yeah, I would
Whatever.
I would love to do
I
local
prefer
shop,
that. Yeah.
but I also get, not wanting to spend money, especially on a
Rinky Dink podcast, low budget podcast.
the B movie podcast.
Yeah. I mean, really, if you look at it, I don't even know if we're B movie.
I don't know. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think.
this setup's coming together.
I've listened to some of the ones on that podcast group,
Yeah.
and there's one they're 3 seasons in. They've got a couple hundred, subscribers and listeners. I don't know how many listeners they have a week, but their quality, dog shit.
Yeah.
It was like our quality.
Sorry, just being honest.
I didn't say their name,
Yeah.
but quality like on our first episode is better than their quality now, and they're 3 seasons deep.
Jeez.
Yeah, dog shit.
Sometimes,
But they love it, and they do it
Yeah.
because they love it. And you know what? That's what it's about at the end of the day.
that's my thing. Like, I feel bad. Like, we're in this group and like people are constantly sharing and like, oh, listen to this. And I've listened to a few of them. I'll be honest. I've sat and listened, but I can't keep up. But I love the support that they have in this group.
I do. Yeah, everybody supports each other very well.
Anybody, who does podcasts, who's listening, look for podcast groups on Facebook, man, because like that's where your support's at.
Yeah. Yeah. It
So-
really is. I mean, the other stuff will come. It's like being in a band almost, like you want to get the small fan base and then everything else will build around it.
Yeah.
It'll come.
Because here's the thing. If your friends don't care enough to listen to you, what makes you think a stranger is going to?
Right.
Like I always thought about that with my music, and it kind of sucks. You have these friends, and like I have some that come to shows, but they just come because they want to. They don't actually come because they want to listen.
Right.
But then you have the ones that are like, "Where have you been? Like, are you gonna make new music?" And they're doing that one because you're your friend, but two because they're genuinely fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I used to explain to my band and all this stuff, like, they want to go on tour and they want to play these big shows, but how do you expect us to do that when we can't even sell 50 tickets to a local show?
Right.
Which, granted, local to us is like Kent, because
Yeah.
Liverpool doesn't do shit for metal,
Yeah.
but
Really anything unless you're
Yeah.
top 20 radio rock. you
yeah,
know?
or country,
Yeah. Ugh.
Well,
Again, that's top 20. It's not even
yeah.
real country. That's bubblegum pop now,
yeah,
Which
nothing against those genres, but it's just like
not.
not our cup of tea. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I used to get on them all the time. Like, why would we try to sell tickets for this show in Columbus
Right.
when we can't even sell 10 tickets to Kent? You
Right.
know, like,
Or like
which
even
it got better for a while. We did start selling stuff and got people going, but like,
we need a place around here that'll just do it. And it needs to be 18 and up some nights because there are younger people that are really into it, and then there are obviously, I think most of our fans now are 21, but I would like to have or see a place like the Teen Club again to get the younger people into it, get, to have them come out. Because, how many times did we go and see when Disown would go there? We would go.
CCJ.
Yeah, we would go all the time.
yeah,
Even-
that was my first concert.
Yeah. It was, I think, a lot of people's first concert, and it was a blast.
I'm still upset that my band was a year too late to ever get to play there.
Wow, I thought you did. I thought you guys
no.
got to play there.
No, Motion Sickness did.
Yeah.
Um,
I remember that.
I did do a song with them
Uh-huh.
that year, but no, we never got to play
Wow.
Teen Club. I mean, we've done Abel Ween twice,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't even really know what's going on with the band right now, but I agree it's something like that. And you know, that's the thing. If somewhere around here, if you could pack one of our small little bars with 18 plus, then when you do play somewhere that's not 18 plus, that it's open to all ages, you're going to have even more,
Right. Right.
you know?
Yeah, like we were talking about earlier, that bar that you know, your sister-in-law and brother-in-law ended up buying. Like,
Yeah.
if there was a way to where they just do like once a month even, or once every couple of months, like, okay, it's an 18 and up night, do it on like a Saturday or something.
And that's the thing.
you
They
know?
get a lot of bikers, so, you know, metal music's going to be hit or miss. They're
Yeah.
either going to love it or hate it.
Yeah. I feel like if you were a biker and your band sounded like Motorhead, you'd be all right.
Yeah.
You know, because, I mean, who doesn't like Motorhead, you know?
I'll be honest, I don't care much for Motorhead.
Wow, dude. You gotta listen to obviously, I mean, you know, everybody knows Ace of Spades, but why am I drawing a blank?
Well, here's
Damage Case.
Here's the thing, you know, I'll
Gotta
put
listen to
myself
that.
on blast here, but wait.
Who?
You never heard of Motorhead?
Nope.
You've heard of Ace-
spades.
Yeah, you've heard of Ace of Spades.
Maybe if I heard a song, but it
Yeah.
doesn't.
You ever watch wrestling? Do you know who Triple
Triple
H
H?
is?
Yeah,
His theme song is Motorhead.
I can't think of it.
No, I
I'll
can't
have
play it
to
on
look
the
it
air.
up. Yeah, I can't
We'll
play
get
it
hit
on
with
the air.
copyright.
Yep, so
But-
I'll have to look it up.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, I'll put myself on blast. You know, there's a lot of these bands that I used to act like I liked just because they were super popular bands.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I respect Motorhead. I respect Lemmy for what he is, but I do not care for his voice.
Hey.
I think it's annoying.
I get it.
You know,
I like
So-
it because to me, I think he's like, I'm not like a big Motorhead fan. I know I've got like a couple of albums, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're great, but like, I can see the where you're at. You're
But I
like,
mean, I'm even
all
that
right.
way with Metallica now. Like, you know, I used to
Yeah.
love Metallica. They like, you know, because they're Metallica.
I like Metallica, and this is going to sound so poser of me. I like Metallica for the business sense. I mean, look at what they did with their little band, and look at how they are now.
Well, yeah,
You know,
I can agree with that. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I respect.
I like that they worked their ass off to get to where they're at.
you know,
And I can respect that, but I don't like the music now.
yeah, you know, and that's the same thing. What I was gonna say, you know, I used to love them because they were Metallica. But
Right.
it was one of those things like, I felt like I had to like Metallica because they were Metallica.
That me too.
Which, I mean, there's some songs that I can get. Like, I love Sad But True.
Yeah.
I'll still listen to that and stuff. And it's more of the style of music that I don't really care for anymore. My taste has just changed. But it's just like, I can hear Metallica and be like, well, this is Metallica.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah. But that's also part of the business thing. When you hear it, even if you don't see like what's playing, you know, yep, that's Metallica.
yeah, and
With
like,
James's voice and the sound, the way that they manufactured and perfected it, it's Metallica sound. Like
It-
that's.
my buddy Trent got to go see them, and I'm still so jealous about that.
Oh, when did
'Cause
he go?
It was the Rock on the Range a couple of years ago that they did.
Oh, okay.
And like, that's the thing. They're Metallica, so I want to see them live.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I saw them in 2003 when they released Saint Anger.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, I loved that album.
Really?
Yeah, it's still to this day. That's one of my favorite albums.
You are the only person I've ever heard say that.
My brother, he and I love that album. Why I like it is because of how raw and unpolished it sounds. You know,
I mean, that's fair.
and for me at the time, there was a lot of like terrible things going on, and I felt a lot of the ways that James felt.
It's
you know?
better than Load. So,
Oh God, yeah, yeah.
but
We'll agree there. But for me, that album at the time, I was 13, and there was a lot of stuff I was going through, and I felt the way, like in some of the songs, the way that James got his lyrics about, like how he was feeling. I felt that way sometimes.
Yeah.
So to me, it helped me at that age get to it, and I still look at it with nostalgia goggles, like I see you, you know, but I don't know. I don't see.
I look at Saint Anger. I look at Saint Anger and go,
I don't see the huge issue. I mean, other than everybody rags on the snare sound, and
to me, just none of the songs are interesting. Like, they all sound somewhat the same. There's just, to me,
I can get that.
And I've watched the behind the scenes thing they did with it, like how they basically wrote that whole album in the studio.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what hurt it. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, to be fair too, the Black Album has some of the more famous songs like Enter Sandman and Sad But True.
That's what made Metallica.
Yeah.
A household name.
But
that album.
But to be honest, like, that album's not 100% the best either.
No.
No. To me, I'm a Seek and Destroy and Ride the Lightning fan,
right,
like original Metallica.
Master of Puppets, all that stuff.
See, I think, to me, Master of Puppets is the one that really set them off.
I think that's the one that set them off onto global fame, but I'm talking household name that, like, the regular average, like, dude that isn't going to go to a thrash metal show wearing the vest and patches.
Yeah.
That's what Master of Puppets and what was the one that came after that? And Justice for All. That was that era. Once Black came out, it was on the radio. Now you have dads coming to shows.
Whether you listen to rock and roll or not, if someone plays Enter Sandman, you know that song.
Everybody knows that song, yeah. Which, I mean, ideally as a band, that's what you want.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, I don't care if you're in a punk band, you're like, no, I don't. Come on, if somebody came up to you and was like, we'll give you $5 million for your song, you mean to tell me you're going to turn it down?
Yeah.
That's not selling out. Selling out is changing your sound and changing who you are.
Yeah.
Because somebody offered to pay you money for your product, whether it's a podcast, stream, music, whatever. That's not selling out because you're able to pay your bills now. A lot of people get that confused. They throw that saying around like, oh, well, I used to like them till they sold out. What do you mean? Now that they're able to make money and pay their bills? No, they didn't change and become Justin Bieber. If they changed and became Justin Bieber and became corporate rock, then yeah, they sold out. But
so Bring Me the Horizon.
See, I don't know anything about them.
Bring Me the Horizon started out death metal.
I know they were like scenecore, like at first, and I thought they just stayed that way.
Yeah, no. So their first album was super heavy. Their second album was still decently heavy. Their third album is arguably one of their best albums. Hold on. Third album was... I lied. Not third album. Still great album. Their fourth album, it's called Sempiternal. That is the album where they like kind of changed their sound. And
became more like, you could hear like, okay, these guys are developed musicians now.
Yes. Could arguably say is one of their best albums just because it's more well known. Still heavy, but like, there's a lot of feeling behind it. There's a lot of great songs on that album.
Yeah.
And then after that, they went very like electronic, almost pop sounding. Like complete genre flip.
Interesting.
Like their newest album's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of went back a step.
Yeah.
They actually have Amy Lee on one of their songs from Evanescence.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good album. It's different. It's kind of their own. And I don't think it's necessarily them selling out. I think it's just trying different avenues.
Yeah.
But I will say the album before this one, you wouldn't, if I played songs for you, you would never know
really
that they were the same band.
Wow.
And then you have MGK, which I love his
went from Cleveland Wild Boy to
pop punk.
Also, he really did that full. I had heard that. I didn't know. I thought he just did like one song.
No, a full album.
Oh, really?
Dude, like stuff like Blink 182.
Okay, like 2000s pop punk kind of stuff.
And it's good. Like most of the songs are really good. Nothing against MGK, but I have never really cared for MGK at all.
Me either. Yeah. I just knew that song Wild Boy because we played to get Palmer hyped up before shows.
Dude, I've seen him live. He's fun to watch live.
Sure, he's a good performer.
Like, he's a good performer and stuff. And I mean, I'll be honest, I'm an Eminem fan, so that whole beef there.
Yeah. Yo, my name is Eminem. Your girl want Eminem.
Like,
you ever see that meme?
I mean, I'm biased as could be.
Oh yeah.
Eminem still smoked him.
Oh, on that track, you hear that, Frocat? You know that one?
We're talking the beef between
Yeah.
MGK and
Yeah.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Yes, I know of.
When-
And I know that I know MGK got slaughtered,
When
in my opinion.
Eminem opened up with Stan, 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 it was done. His life was ruined. It just that was it. When I heard that, I'm like, yeah, it's over.
When MGK's comeback was, "Yo, your beard is weird."
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. What are you, 12?
Like,
You
you know,
know?
and that's not even because MGK is a bad rapper. Like, I actually think he's a decently good rapper. He's not Eminem.
No. Can you pass me my water, please? Thank you. Just need a little drinky poo here.
Just a little. I'll join you. Cheers.
Pinky!
Oh,
like,
sorry.
like in SpongeBob.
Sorry.
Thank you. I don't want to knock that off the table. But yeah, like I said, when he opened that up calling him Stan, it was done.
Yeah.
It was over. And then Eminem's like, hold on, I'm going to destroy this man's whole career.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why people try.
Yeah. Like I've heard, like here's my thing. You ever hear of Ja Rule?
Yeah.
Okay. His career was done when he and Eminem had a beef. Yeah. I heard some of those things back and forth. Ja who? After that, you know, I mean, like anybody
I don't
that came
remember
up,
much of that, to be honest.
Exactly. You know, and I mean, anybody that I feel has come up against him trying to do like a diss track.
And for a while
you're
there,
an
I thought it
idiot.
was a gimmick.
Who?
Just all this stuff with MGK. And
Oh,
Eminem.
yeah.
For a while there, I was like, oh, this is like Mayweather and McGregor. You know, like
yeah.
Like he did this.
Two different athletes, you know, on completely different levels and completely different sports.
I personally believe McGregor was paid to lose that match, but
I wouldn't.
You know, I think it was for publicity.
We'll
and
ask
for
my
the
brother.
Money.
We'll ask my brother.
Yeah,
He's a
I think
huge
it was for publicity
boxing
and
fan.
for money, but
I do too. But we'll ask him.
And that's what I thought this whole Eminem thing was. I was like, watch, they do all of this, and then a couple years down the road, they're best friends, and it was Eminem passing the torch.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the case anymore.
No.
Like,
I don't you listen to it and you're like, I don't see him passing the torch to a guy that's like, yo, your beard is weird. You know, like, try to say it like that. It's like, I don't see him. I mean, if he did, then he set the bar low.
Yeah. I have a certain friend that now lives in Nevada, and if she's listening to this, she's going to hate me after this because she is madly in love with MGK.
Wow.
Which is weird because... Never mind. We're not gonna do that. But so just so you know,
he lost that.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lost it bad.
But his pop punk stuff.
Yeah, that's where we were getting at.
His pop punk stuff. That stuff's really good. I made the joke when it first came out. I'm like, man, Eminem fucked him so hard he had to change genres.
I mean, you know,
I don't think that's what actually happened, but
speaking of genres, okay, I'm not a big Post Malone fan at all. I don't really know any of his stuff, but his covers of like Pink Floyd and Ozzy and Bob Dylan and stuff like that, absolutely, like, did not expect it. Did you see his Nirvana thing that he did?
I did not. No,
I didn't. I didn't at all. And then I found the whole thing that he did. It was like in his house. Everybody's in a different room in his house during COVID, and he was raising money for COVID people. He nailed it. Like, he wasn't trying to sound like Nirvana. He was being himself.
Yeah. And that's
covering those songs.
He's done Rage Against the Machine and everything.
Oh, has he?
Oh yeah, live he's done like Killing in the Name of and stuff. That's the thing, like,
he sounded great doing it.
I also don't listen to
But
Post Malone.
like a
I'm not going to
Chipotle
say
bag.
that I don't care for Post Malone, because Post Malone as himself,
Yeah.
like, I actually give him a ton of respect.
Oh, me too. The dude's...
Because he's himself.
Yeah.
You know, he's not this mainstream R&B rapper
And
douchebag.
he's a little overweight. He's
You
a little
know?
chubby. He looks like a Chipotle bag, you know. With
he
his-
looks
all
like
his
an
tattoos.
Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah.
But like,
That's what I was getting at with the Chipotle bag.
Yeah.
You know, they got all the little drawings.
But I have mad respect for him and what he does. I don't care much for his music. I've heard covers of his music that I think are really good.
Like other
Like
artists
other people covering him. Especially Better Now. I've heard a lot of really good Better Now covers. But the thing is, he's chill. He's a chill dude.
Yeah.
Does his own thing. One of his favorite bands is Infant Annihilator.
Huh.
Yeah.
Don't know them, but that just makes me go, wow, did not see that coming.
Yeah, I did not see that. But I watched this one thing too. You mentioned Nirvana. He talks about Nirvana. Like, a lot of his influences are like rock and metal influences.
Yeah, and I could tell by the way, like, he actually knows how to play the guitar. It's not like, look at me, I'm pretending.
Well,
like
he
Taylor
has a
Swift
song with Ozzy in it, right? Yeah,
no.
Ozzy's in one of his songs.
Oh, you mean the guy that he's when people are tweeting, I don't know who this Ozzy Osbourne is, but he's about to get huge. It's like,
yeah.
Go back about 3 decades, and you'll see, longer than that even.
Dude, I miss the Post Malone memes, like Water Malone.
Oh yeah, Water Malone,
and all those were good.
I've been saying Water Malone before he was even.
Yeah, but they do memes where they put his face on things.
Oh,
yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. I did not know that. That's really funny. Water Malone. You ever see in Japan? Speaking of watermelons, Home Alone. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You ever see in Japan the square watermelons that they have?
No.
Yeah. I didn't think it was a real thing. Somebody shared it. I was like, that can't be real. And I looked it up, and
they like grow it in a box or something?
I have no idea, but looks like a watermelon from Minecraft.
Catfro, find out how they make square watermelons.
Yeah, it's like a watermelon that you would see in Minecraft. Crazy. Just square.
Pixelated?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's Japan. I wouldn't be surprised. They know how to do that stuff.
Sorry, we're interrupting his Warframe game.
Yeah, we are. Sorry about that. But yeah, it was pretty cool that they had it. Just put square watermelon in that. Don't really spell it watermelon, but it's watermelon. Oh, he did put Malone. I love you. Love you, Catfro.
Oh, yeah, look at that thing.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if hopefully we'll get to the point where we could pull it up on screen. People could Google that themselves.
Eating a $200 square watermelon. Screw that. I ain't paying $200 for no watermelon.
200 yen all day long.
Oh, yeah, that's like $2.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's crazy. Look, only in Japan.
Prices as high as $100.
Wow. That's weird. Wonder how they do that. Look it up, everybody. Square watermelon. It's crazy.
Yeah. I want one now.
I know. I don't even like watermelon.
Not for $100.
That much. But I would get that.
I love me some watermelon.
Oh, yeah. He's looking to see how it's done. Well, he looks at... Wow, look.
Look at that.
That's crazy. I wish we'll have to get a picture of that. I wonder if we can. I don't know.
That's an ear.
Yeah, that was an ear. Someone pointing at their ear. But that's nuts.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That is nuts.
How they can do that. But, yeah.
You know what? Watermelons are green. Do you know what else is green?
No. Ah.
There he is.
You want to do a topic today?
Yeah, we should do a topic. We should name the topic hat. You know what? Hey, people, even though you never answer us.
Yeah.
What should we name the topic hat?
I had one person reach out and scold me when he told me because I didn't watch any of the Marvel stuff. One person scolded me.
You have to tell me off air who it was.
Yeah, I will.
But I'm proud of you, whoever that is.
Yeah, I told him, I said, wow.
No one has scolded me yet because Tiger King sucks.
I could see that. Why I liked it? Like, oh my God, it's home.
Yeah, it's not
go down to East End.
I was gonna say it's not quite home. You'd have to. It's more like across the river.
I mean the tri-state area.
Yeah.
Do
I get to pick first today?
Yeah, you go. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do one.
Yeah. Nope. No one's scolded me yet.
Yeah, that's all right.
But yeah, help us come up with a name for the topic hat.
Yeah.
I keep saying him, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a him.
Yeah, it could be a her.
Yeah.
Astrid. Bam. There's his name.
Ooh.
What?
Favorite local pizza place.
Ooh. I put that in there.
You did?
I think so.
Yeah, that's not my handwriting.
Yeah, it's definitely mine then. Yeah.
So I read it. You go first.
Favorite local pizza place. All right, if we're doing local, I'd either...
So no,
and that could be tri-state too. That includes Wellsville,
whatever
Chester.
would be local to you.
I'm gonna do Wolf Den.
Wolf Den.
Yeah, for local. That's.
Excuse me.
I'm not talking like the chains, like Pizza Butt, and Domino's. Like those are out.
No, those
are
aren't
out,
local. Those aren't local.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's definitely JP's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
I actually had never had JP's pizza until like recently. Like,
Really?
Like either like beginning of this year or like late last year.
Really?
Just because I never thought of it. You know,
Yeah.
if I went to JP's, I got like wings or
Wings or
like,
a burger.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Jesse and I went and we were looking, and then we saw stuffed crust, and I'm like,
Oh, they have stuffed crust now.
oh yeah.
Okay.
And so we both got a little 10-inch pizza. It costs more for stuffed crust, obviously, but
Yeah.
we got it. And like their stuffed crust is, you ever have their garlic knots?
Yes.
Imagine that filled with cheese as crust.
You know,
So
trash can's like way back here.
Oh,
so
here you go.
We'll just throw it away here on a sec. Let's do that
So,
for now.
So yeah, I would definitely go with
Okay.
JP's.
I redact mine. I'm gonna move it right there with you.
Yeah.
Because that's
Anybody from the area who hasn't had JP's stuffed crust pizza,
Now-
definitely suggest it.
I think that's awesome. I like Bruno's Chester out of all the other Brunos. I think they've got the better sauce.
Bruno's is stale to me.
You
I
explained
explained
to
this
me
the
why.
other day.
Yeah.
But growing up, that is the only pizza my parents ever bought, and I just don't care for
do
it
you like
anymore.
it? Do you like Bruno's better or Bosco's?
So Caitlin's family is related to the Boscos.
So you
and
have to say Bosco's.
Yeah, but they just had it Friday, but I actually haven't had it since like I was real little. So I couldn't tell you.
So you want to hear a shocker? Remember Bosco's cheese sticks?
Shocker.
You remember Bosco's cheese sticks?
Yeah.
They're not real. They just put their name on them. They're frozen cheese sticks. Yeah. Blew my
You can
mind.
buy them at Sam's Club.
Really? That's probably where they get them. My cousin used to work there.
Yeah.
And he was all excited. He goes, "Sweet, I'm gonna learn how to make them." Went down to and saw that they were in the freezer and was like, "I'm gonna take some of these home." after hours. But yeah.
Oh shit, we're at 61 minutes already?
Ooh. Well, then I'm gonna put this topic
No, let's
back.
do it.
All right, we'll do it. Last one, and we'll wrap it up with that. Ooh. I did this one. What series do you like better, Dragon Age or Elder Scrolls?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
We're going to let Catfro get in on this one. We can
Get
see the
in
look
on this
his
one with
face.
this Cafro.
I want to, before I say mine,
Yeah, let's hear what he has to say.
Oh no. Go ahead, say what you were going to say first.
oh, me first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So I'm going to have to say Dragon Age. I love the Elder Scrolls world and like the idea behind it all, but I am that guy that is still yet to ever play Skyrim. Not once.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like if I did play it, I'd absolutely love it. Obviously.
Oh yeah.
I feel like if there was a novelization of the two, I would probably enjoy Elder Scrolls more. There is a novelization of Dragon Age. I just haven't read them. But
I didn't know that.
yeah, they do Dragon Age novels. But especially first Dragon Age, like Dragon Age 1.
Origins. Yeah.
I loved everything about it. I beat the hell out of that game.
Yeah, that one, the story in that was great. The places you went, everything was
I beat
awesome.
2. I have yet to beat 3. I was decently far in it, farther in it than I thought I was. I was looking at my trophies the other day.
We'll get him going on 3.
But yeah, what about you before we get
Me?
him going?
I love the lore of Elder Scrolls. You know, the fact that they have like, it's like Lord of the Rings. You know, there's thousands of years.
Sheogorath is my spirit animal.
There's thousands of years of lore written. I love it, and I can sink hour. You know, Skyrim's a game. If I'm feeling sad, upset, whatever, I can put that on and go, I'm now my character. You know, and play and go through and do stuff. But I don't like the limitations on it. Now with Dragon Age, if I'm looking for a story-driven game, and the lore, even with that, I mean, I'm gonna say Elder Scrolls for me is my favorite because I loved Oblivion. That's where I started. I didn't get a chance to play Morrowind. I didn't have an Xbox or a PC then.
I played a little bit of Morrowind in high school with I don't know if you remember Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got me started, but I never really got real far into it. But Oblivion's the only Elder Scrolls I've technically played.
Yeah, and I loved Oblivion.
Yeah, so
Looking back at it now, I tried to play it again.
I played a little
poorly.
ESO, but I didn't play much ESO.
Yeah. Oblivion aged poorly. All right, Fro.
All right,
Okay.
I know what
the
he's gonna
resident
say.
Twitch streamer over here.
I know what he's gonna say.
Okay, so between the two, it is a very hard decision for me to make.
Uh-huh.
I can't decide which one I like better because Dragon Age Inquisition has my heart.
Oh, yeah.
I love that game. I love the lore behind I love the lore behind Dragon Age, at least up to Inquisition, because that's the one that I've played. I haven't played the previous ones.
You'll like him.
You haven't played Origins?
I have not played
Oh, man.
Origins.
If you're gonna play that on your PC.
Definitely will try it on PC.
I'm telling you, it's great.
Well, it would probably look better on PC too.
Yeah.
Because that game didn't age well either.
Yeah. You might be able to get more mods for it to like
Mods,
upgrade it a little bit, upgrade it a little
reshade
bit.
it and whatnot. So
Yeah.
I'll be able to do stuff to it there.
the way that one starts out. It is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Origins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first game, Origins. The way
Okay.
it starts out is just phenomenal.
I'll be honest, 2's story kind of sucks. But I liked its play style.
I liked what they did with it, how they changed
Yeah.
it. You know, how they updated some of the things.
Yeah.
That's something I've heard about too between the three games, is that
I enjoyed the story, but
The
compared
gameplay
to
is
1 and
different.
3, compared to 1 and
Excuse me.
3, it was garbage. You know what I mean? Like the gameplay is very different, but the story wise and 1, wow. Yeah. It's great. You should really sometime this week try it.
I will get on that.
Yeah.
I have time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but between the two, so the reason why it's a hard decision for me is because I've admittedly, like AJ, have not gotten into Skyrim before. I downloaded it to mod and hack it and give me the best stuff, and then went out and killed a dragon or two and got bored and quit.
Well,
That was my run through of Skyrim, which that's on me.
I bought
but-
and owned it 3 different times, but I've never played it.
But then Blake here introduces me to Elder Scrolls Online. And good Lord, did I have an addiction. Like, he brought me in around the time it came out, and I played that game for 5 or 6 years straight.
Oh, jeez.
yeah.
I don't think
we
I
were-
even got a whole year out
We
of
were
it.
real into that for a while.
Yeah, my character's maxed out. I still plan on streaming it again because, there's content on there. They're still coming out with content.
Yeah, they just
And-
did that new like the vampire thing, and
Yep,
now Oblivion Gates and stuff like that are back.
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more of the maps open, dude. It's like crazy now.
Interesting.
Yeah, if you get back on, well, we should all 3 play.
I'm not getting back on.
No,
No.
Nah.
Do they even have it for PS5? Well, I mean, it's on PS4, right?
It's
Yeah.
on PS4.
Yeah.
And I play it for PS4 and PC.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not.
no. Okay.
I would say if I build a PC, I would play it, but I've promised friends that I'd play League of Legends if I got a PC. They're just, no.
I can't do
Yeah.
League of Legends myself.
I don't know what that one is.
You would probably like it.
Yeah.
It's a MOBA.
Yeah.
What's that?
MOBA. What's it stand for?
Massive online.
Battle Arena.
Yeah.
I might.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I'll look it up when
You
we're
look
off
it
the
up.
air.
They do have some pretty sweet looking characters. I played it way back in the day,
Is
like
it
when
like-
it like first came out.
Is it like Raid Shadow Legends? Start now for free.
No, it
That's
definitely
that's
is better
the entire
than that.
name of that game.
No, I was
Raid Shadow
talking-
Legends. Start now for free.
Yeah. No, I was talking to a friend about League, and I was like, "Yeah, I played back in the day." And she's asking me all kinds of questions. And she's like, "Do you remember who you played?" I was like, "You realize that was 12 years ago?"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
no, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I guess to wrap it up, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. To wrap up my decision, I'm gonna have to say I can't decide between the two because they both play so differently, and I'm not a lore person so much, but I have followed enough lore in each game to know what the meaning is behind the characters that I'm playing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very hard decision for me, and I would have to say I can't make that decision right now until I either play one or the other a little bit more and come back to you on that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to play Origins and then let us know.
Or
That's
I'll
gonna be
pick
the
up
one that
old
tips the
ones.
scale.
Yeah. Yeah. But all right.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna wrap up now, guys.
Yeah.
Considering we've gone over like every single episode we've ever
That's
done.
all right. That's all right.
And we're only over 7 minutes.
70 minutes.
70 minutes. So we're over like 10 minutes. That's not terrible.
Yeah, no. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
But so yeah, we'll wrap it up though. Yeah, we still have not talked about Miyagi. Oh well.
Yeah.
We'll get to it eventually.
Maybe.
But thanks everyone for listening.
Thank you.
By the way, we never said it earlier, but this is episode 5.
Oh, yeah.
We decided to call it the Empire Smokes Crack.
Yes, they do.
And the way we're gonna tie that into this episode is don't smoke crack, kids. I think that's a good way.
That's a good way.
Yeah. Because the Empire is bad. And if they smoke crack, then we don't want to smoke crack.
Right.
Yeah.
The Rebel
mean,
Alliance is Antifa.
You saw
it.
Anakin when he took the helmet off. That's what crack does, guys.
Yeah.
That's what crack does to you.
Do you want to look like that? Do you want to look like that?
Yeah.
No. Go home.
You can have the Force without the crack.
Stay home. Read a book.
Yeah.
Play a game.
Yeah.
Don't smoke crack.
Yeah.
There we go.
Crack's bad. So anyways, we're these guys right here. You can find pretty much all of our stuff on our website, tgrhpodcast.com.
Bam.
As well as all the socials at TGRH Podcast.
Again, nailed it.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty good at that.
You are.
I like it. The Patreon's there if you want to go check it out.
Yeah.
If you do, that means I'm going to have to actually start putting things live.
We'll give you a huge shout out. We'll be ever so grateful.
Yeah, that'd be great. Patreon is going to be our future eventually.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if you want to help get listeners, I'm not even going to ask for money. Listeners, people who listen to this, tell your friends, tell your family, tell the homeless guy on the street that has access to a cell phone for some reason.
Yeah, everybody does now.
You know, we just want people to enjoy what they're listening to. You know, we keep telling you to give us ideas, give us feedback. You know, anything that we can do to make it better for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Let us know. We've tried different setups. I think we like this one. This one's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
You know,
better than what we
we're both on screen pretty good. We got these fancy new little mic stands so we don't have things in our face the whole time. I mean, Blake has enough things in his face during his night job. He doesn't need them here, too.
Yeah, I'm a dancer. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, he was dancing before we started, actually.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, so, so yeah, make sure you check
I used to
us
tell
out.
people that when I have a bunch of ones and I would go, sorry, I'm paying with stuff. And I would just go, I'm a dancer. I'm sorry. And they would, I'd love to see the reaction, just like the strangers would get, some of them. Others would just get it and laugh. And then I would ask, why are you laughing? And then, you know, some were like, because that can't be true. I'm like, how do you know?
Yeah.
But I was 16, 17,
Dude,
18. Thought it was funny.
Dude, you should do OnlyFans now. Someone out there will pay for it.
No.
Yeah, so...
That's hard no. Hard no.
All right. So...
Nah.
We did all of our socials.
Yeah.
You know, you can find us individually, Facebook, and all that stuff.
Check us out.
Check Dom's stream out. I'm
Really?
_Froboy. Right? Did I get that right?
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm _Froboy. He's been streaming a lot lately. He's got some free time. You know, so get on there, watch him play some video games. Also, by the way, everyone, he is single.
Ooh.
Yeah, so, you know.
Ladies.
Ladies.
Or men.
The fuck out of here.
Oh man. So yeah, that's it from us this week. I
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed listening to the episode, and next week we'll be back with Blake's brother.
Yeah, AJ or Leroy Smith, as you might know him on Facebook.
Leroy. Oh, it is the name.
Yeah.
All right,
get into
guys.
that. That's a whole thing.
Yeah. All right. I'm curious now.
Yeah.
But see you next time, guys.
I'm out.